Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode on Dunecraft. So today I'm going to be going over to where the old villager breeder was, and I'm going to be building in that area. I've got it laid out here, and I'm going to be building a marketplace. I'll just show you this quickly. This building we had, the sugarcane farming, was the perfect size to fit in those, what are they called? The brewing stands. I just had to move a couple of them over. Instead of them being kind of back here, I moved them here and built the exact same building. I didn't want to record that because we've already done an episode of building that one, so I've just copied that. I think it's the same, I'm not 100%, there might be a couple of blocks difference. But I've just copied that building across there and put the brewing stands in there, so they are hidden. So the only other one left to hide, to find something to build is this, the furnaces, if I can get out of the water. Now because this is quite long, I need to find something that's long but not very wide, so I was thinking I might see if I can build a church here. Build a church around it that's a few blocks wide, and then maybe on this side I can have the tower with the bell in up here. But that is for another episode. So today it is over here. I've filled in the concrete floor for the area I'm going to be building. This is going to be my marketplace in here. I've got some resources in here, but not much. I need to go get some more stuff, some fences, some leaves and all my decoration stuff, some lights and things like that. I'm going to gather all the resources I need and then we can get building this today. Okay, so I've got a lot of the resources I need now, so I'm going to start building this area. Now it's going to have kind of an enclosed shop here. It's only small, so I can't do a massive marketplace, but I want one area here that's kind of enclosed, and then two open stalls kind of in these two corners, and then this one I was going to do maybe a well or a small fountain or garden area or something like that in this corner over here. Or I could do the fountain on this side and the shops on that side, since this is the main part of the village, so I think people would generally come in from this direction, so I'll probably do the fountain on this side. But for building, I think I'm going to jump onto my spectator account, then you can get a good view of it as I'm building. But I'm going to try and build a little bit on camera today instead of doing a time lapse. So hopefully it doesn't take me too long, because if it takes a long time and making a lot of mistakes, I might just have to do some jump clips. But we'll get started and see how it goes. Okay, so here we go. This is the area here that I was going to have the fountain or whatever it is. Probably like a miniature fountain that I've got in mind. It's without the pouring water. It's just going to be fountain pool thing. Just here like this. We've got some chiseled stone bricks in the corner, and then just stone brick stairs here. Now I had a thought just before I started recording, the bottom of this is going to be cobblestone, so if I get rid of this, and I had a few of these glazed terracotta blocks, I thought if I bring these and put them at the bottom, just gives it that little bit more detail. Then we can fill this. We've got a little pool there, and then we just need to detail this little bit here like this, and around the outside I want grass, so just one block out from the whole fountain I'm going to put glass on. Not glass, grass. Like this. Now this needs a bit of this. Don't think any flowers are going to spawn, so we'll have to get a few flowers from somewhere else. I've not really got that many different ones lying around, but it will do for now. I'll place them there, and I had a red one somewhere as well. Just to give that a little bit more detail. I would like some daisies in that, but that's the one flower I've not got. I think I've got some of every type of flower except the daisies. So I need to get some of them. So after that one, I think we'll just do it like this. Just a bit of detail, just to kind of frame that that area without blocking it in. I won't do this corner. So that's the little fountain area done. It needs some lights on. Have I got torches yet? So I could put some on this, or maybe I'll do it on this one. Should light it up enough, like that. And then maybe on the corner piece. Actually, I might put that one up one as well so it matches the others, if I can get torch on. There we go. So there we got the first little bit done. Now the next one is going to be up here. So I'm going to do the first stall. And this is going to be nice and simple. I'm going to do it, I think, right up to the corner like this. Actually, I might go right up to the back part, but I'm not quite sure just yet. The floor, I've got some spruce logs, so I'm going to make planks from them. Planks or slabs, whichever. I've got some somewhere. There we go. I think I need a few more, that should be enough for now. So if we lay this out, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be the back wall. Then I'm going to have items on this one. Then we're going to have the floor for standing on. I have to work this out in my head. How many blocks wide it needs to be. Then the front counter, and then the bit where the customer's going to be stood. It's going to be here, like that. I might need to do it a bit wider than that, but we'll see when it's done. So I want the corners to be logs like this, and then on this side we're going to have slabs like that. I'm probably going to need some more slabs. I might need to run and get some more spruce logs actually. I didn't bring as many as I thought. I've got some dark oak on me as well. Then here I want 2 tables and 2 tables with furnaces on. So that is also going to need to be spruce. And then we're going to have the wall on this one. So yeah, it did need to be a little bit wider. Let's just fix this. Just like this. Place that floor down. I'm using slabs to try and save on wood, which I don't know why, because I have got loads in a chest kind of over there. So the next thing now is the back wall. I think I'm going to do this as full blocks like that. Then we've got the logs again like that. Are they dark oak? Yeah. And then this one's going to come down to here as well, maybe to there. Yeah, like that. And we'll have the fences on top of these as well. I think I'm going to do this back piece as fences, and this bit is going to be table. We have our table here, and I need some furnaces. I think I've got them in my inventory. Furnaces on there, and then something else on here. I might go get some cakes from the villagers actually and put some cakes on there. Yeah, I think I'll go and get that. Okay, so I added the cakes in and then carried on. I forgot to press record, but at least there wasn't very much done. All I've done is added this little roof part on, and then some carpet onto the counters here. I moved it a little bit out because the fences here were connecting with this and it didn't look very good. So I moved out a little bit to give it this L-shaped counter here, and then put the roof on. I just ran back to get some wool for this, just add a bit of coloured detail in like that, just so it's not completely made of wood and stone. So it just gives our market stall a little bit of colour. So there is the first one, and then I added a trapdoor here for the entrance. I want to get a villager in. I think I might name tag them and do that. I think I'll run, I've got some name tags up in the storage room somewhere. I think they're in this random chest. Yeah. So we've got 3 market stalls, so we'll take the 3 name tags with us and just take an anvil as well. So if I name them all now, then it's going to take up 3 inventory spaces, so it's easier this way. Actually, I think I'll use the anvil in one of these stalls, probably the next one. I've just started to lay out the next one here, like this. So this again is our entryway, but then the floor in this one I'm going to leave as cobblestone. And I'm going to use some steps for the counter for this one as well as the slabs, just so it's slightly different than the other one. I might make, I think I'll make the back wall solid again like the other one actually, like that. Oops. Oh, we killed the librarian. Oops. Like that, and then this one I want completely enclosed. That needs to be stairs there, like that, and yeah, completely enclosed like that. The only thing about putting a villager in these, I know they're going to be able to leave. So I'm trying to think if there's a way to stop them doing that, because can they jump over if it's got carpet on? Might have to test that and see. Let's go in here and sleep. Make it daytime so they all come out. See if I can push one in. See if they can jump over carpet, because if they can jump over carpet then there's no point in spending the time getting them in to the market stalls, because they'll be able to just jump over this one. Unless I put fences all the way around. I could do fences at that level, not slabs. I'll have to play with that, but I think we'll leave the name tags in here for now. I'm gonna put the anvil in this one. Let me think, I might actually, I need some more spruce. Let's put some of these in there. Okay, so we need some more, nope, not dark oak, spruce. Like this, I might make the center line like that. No, not dark oak. And then put the anvil there. I might actually get a cauldron on the other side. Possibly. Yeah, the furnaces. I'll put a furnace there and here. And then we need somewhere for a trapdoor, maybe up. That one can be the entrance. Where are my trapdoors? So we can have that there like that. I need to go and get some iron from the iron farm. And make a cauldron. I'll just bring a couple of blocks over so I've got it for later if I need it. So I think that will do. And then we'll get a cauldron put in. I've got a bucket of water. I could put a Could make the cauldron full of water. Oh, I need ingots for that. There we go. So we put the cauldron in here. Fill that with water. This is our kind of our blacksmith, I think. We've got the anvil and furnaces and water and things. What else can we put in here? Crafting table, possibly. We'll just take that one. Put the crafting table in here. I could move these. Open that up so it's open. Put, oh no, leave the crafting table there. Maybe have double furnace on top of each other. Like that. That could work. Then, you know, it's all one store rather than being completely blocked off in the middle. Yeah. And then I want to add the fence posts in to match the others. Like that. I think I'll put some fences there as well. Yeah, it'll probably look better with the roof on, so let's... don't know if how I'm gonna do the roof on this. I might just go up on these four and do a roof similar to the first one. So if we can get up here and do it like this, and then put wool in the top, like all the way across. And then what wool have I got? I've got orange. The light blue and white are for the big covered one. I know what I can do. I have got some red sheep over here, so I'll go get a bit of red wool for that. Let's put torches in my hand for a minute. Yeah, that's enough. I've got an idea with some of it. I've just thought the tools like shears and things like that, I might bring some item frames and put some around. If I can get a solid block somewhere and put some item frames around so it's like they've got the items on the wall. I could do it that way. Okay, so how wide is this one? Okay, so we can do this like that. Yeah, that's looking okay. I think we need a couple more fence posts in here and here maybe. Then it kind of matches a little bit. So yeah, that one's okay. So now we're getting somewhere with the market. So the last one is going to be slightly bigger. And that's going to be in this corner. It's going to take up most of this now. But this is going to have a basement in as well with chests in. Because I've got some bulk storage chests at the back that are all for stone and dirt and everything like that, but I'm starting to fill up on some other things and they've just been kind of lay around in there, so I actually could use this and build the basement area in it as just as an extra storage overflow when I've got too much stuff. So I need to dig out that, so I'm not going to do that on camera, so I'm going to dig this out and get the wall laid out and then we can get it finished. Okay, so worked a little bit on this and got this laid out. Now this I'm going to do 9 by 9 and that leaves a nice 2 square block space for getting in and out there. So we've got this laid out here. Now I was thinking instead of digging the basement out, I was trying to think of what to put in this shop. But I think I will just do this as the storage. So I'm going to have the storage on this level instead. I think I'm going to do the floor kind of mixed between spruce, probably spruce wood and this one. It's too many spruce wood and the cobblestone. Kind of like this. So we get 2 there and 4 here. And then if I get my spruce planks wherever they are, like this, and then that gives me spots. The 2 wide one I can put the, oops, not the planks again. It's one thing I hate about this, oops, what's it called, this recipe book, is when you've got like 2 lots of logs or different types of wool, it flicks through it instead of just giving you all the options at once. Okay, so if we put some chests on these like that, and then maybe, I think actually I might have that there, and then do the counter on this side 1 higher so it's got slabs over that. We'll try that, because then that should be enough, and then I can do these 2 high like this. Yeah, then we need to mark out the corner, which I'll do with the fences like I have on the other one. Instead of having a log, I'll just have fences like that. I think that looks okay. No, I think I will stick with the logs. But this one's going to be completely enclosed. It's not just going to have a small shelter on. So if I do this 2 high, 3 high maybe, because that's already 2 high. Then that fits, yeah, that fits with there. Then I can do the roof on this. So the roof, I think I'll use spruce. So let's see, how am I going to do this? I want it kind of in an L shape. So if we start, not an L shape, kind of a square. So if we start not directly on this one, if we start here, like that, and then use planks to go along, and do the corners in the full one. Like that, and then the same along here, and do it square. It's this block. Like that. And then that one's going to be full block there. I'm going to bring that down by an extra slab to connect it. Yeah, like that. And then, because there's slabs, I don't think I can get up here. Because there's slabs, I can use the wool that I wanted to for this. So let's go with blue, white, blue, white, blue. So blue in the corners and the middle. Oops. And the white, and then we can go to wood again on the next layer. So we go back to slabs. Oh, I'm out of slabs again. Used a lot more than I thought I would today. It's like invasion of the mushrooms. Okay, the villagers seem to be filling in. I guess that means they can jump over it. So I think I'll just leave it, since the villagers seem to be hanging out here anyway. And hanging out inside it, so I might just leave it and let them come in and out on their own instead of trying to trap some in. But anyway, let's get that like that. I was hoping this would be a 2x2, but that's fine. We'll finish that with a blue one on top. There. Yeah, so all we need now is kind of a counter area. So we need the slabs. I might use dark oak slabs. Crafting table. Have I got any? Oh, actually, I've got dark oak here. We put some dark oak slabs on the top. If I put them directly there, yeah, it can still be opened. And then underneath, what can we do? Let's just try this with the steps. Yeah, and then I might just leave, oops, do the steps there again, if I can get these out of the way. Like this. The villages are not very useful when I'm building. And then do that and leave that one open. I'll just leave it like that. Oh, I don't know with this one. Could do it that way. Where's the steps gone? We've got none left. Do it there and have a single one open like that. Actually, let's just do the same as the others and put the trapdoor in. Like that. Now the villagers can't get in and out of this one. That's the only problem with that. I'm not quite sure. Let's try it without this. And just leave the dark oak on top of the chest, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, I like that one now. So that's that one done. That's... I think that's finished. I think the only thing I need to add is some torches. Let's go and grab some item frames and some torches, and we'll do some of these wall brackets with the torches in that we've got everywhere. Oh, I need to eat. Just get some steak and go up. It seems like there's been an explosion of mushroom cows, but I found that I'd put a hole in the fence around the field I've got the cows in, so they've mostly escaped. Okay, so what? Item frames. I think that should be enough. Let's get some sticks. I've not got sticks. Okay, more sticks. And item frames, which are there. 6, not many, but that'll do. Let's go back over here. It's starting to look quite good now. It's all fitting in with the design. There's not many, there's no random things hanging around apart from the furnace. Okay, so we have some torches here. That seems to be like a center post. Actually, I could... I've got an idea now. Oh no, but I'd have to move that. I was thinking the center post could be here and have it as a light, but then I have to move this. No, we'll leave it like that. We'll leave it as it is. So we'll have some lights there. This one needs a light somewhere. We've got nowhere to put lights in them. This one can have a light on the back here. And slab and torch. Slab, torch. That's okay. I think that's enough light. So I've got the mushroom in the way. So I think this is finished now. I like it. Looks really good actually. It turned out a lot better than I thought it would. So I just need to get some villagers in if possible, but it does look like they just jump out in and out on their own. But it's night time, so they're probably not going to go in. So let's make it day. See if we can get some villagers in the marketplaces. So we've got it done. I've got some villagers in and tried a few things to get them in. I've put the slabs back on here and added an extra trapdoor on this one to keep our dude in there. This guy, I just put a row of fence posts in this section. When you're looking at over here, you can't really see. You can see the bottom, but it just looks like part of it looks quite good, and it keeps them in. This dude was the difficult one. As you can see, he keeps trying to jump out. So I've got a bit busy with the trapdoors and got him trapped in there. Now he can't get out. We just try, but it seems like he's stuck in there now. But that is the marketplace finished, and I think it looks really good. It was nice use of space for where the breeder used to be. So I really like that, and it was nice and easy to build. So we are actually getting pretty good on our little town. We need some more small houses putting in, mainly down this side, you know, to get the villagers moving over here. They can't use this building because it is a secret entrance, so the door doesn't do anything, so they don't use that. But it seems like they hang around this section mostly underneath me, so if we can get them moving over a little bit more, that would be great. But it's starting to look quite good. So once we've got a few more houses in, we've got the main storage room finished, then the next thing to start working on after that is the castle, which is the big job, and that is probably going to be up in this section, because we've got the Vikings raiding from this side. Got a bit of a glitch there. So I think we'll put the castle over on the opposite side. Yeah, over there somewhere in the hills, but we might need to flatten some ground out for that. But that's all I've got time for today, guys. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you did like the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We are now on the countdown to 200. We have got 15 more to go till we reach 200 subs, which is amazing. So thank you so much everyone who have already subscribed. So thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time.